Rise and shine, you guys. All right, so today we have the sun moving into the ninth degree of Libra, and we have the moon moving at towards the 24th degree of Virgo. All right, today's the big day. We are officially in October. Okay, it is the first. It is Tuesday. It's Mars's day. I'm doing this reading at 6:07 a.m. and it is currently the planetary hour of Jupiter. All right. So we step into the planetary hour of Mars shortly after. It looks about 6:30ish, almost 7. All right. Let's look at the moon first. Let's look at where the moon is heading towards that 24th degree. Mary and her white lamb, it speaks about. The spiritual practice of innocence. The more we progress in spiritual maturity, the more we radiate childlike qualities and purity of spirit. The spiritual practice of innocence. Despite having a nobility of demeanor and powerful will, the more advanced seeker is able to radiate innocence and purity, holding on to a childlike simplicity of being. This protects us from attachment to pride and also softens all the situations we encounter, adding a spontaneity and lightness of being to the life. All right, so it speaks about alertness. A positive, expectant approach to life generally promotes stability. Each of us is entirely responsible for making sense of all of our outer experiences on the inner subjective level. It is a measure of our self adequacy whether or not we are able to do this well enough to take care of our wants and needs and indeed to sponsor happiness. Naivety can be the impractical failure to face up to the hard facts of reality, or it can be beautiful innocence. To learn which of these two interpretations is more accurate for us, a lot depends upon whether or how well we are coping with life. Can we take care of ourselves so that we feel secure and happy? All right, so it's given like the energy of the spiritual practice of innocence and how more so it's where you radiate your childlike qualities so you can tap into your true happiness. All right, let's look at the energy of Libra moving towards its ninth degree. All right, so this one is three old masters hanging in an art gallery, the chain of transmission. Higher knowledge is passed from one teacher to the next through history, keeping alive an unbroken, evolving tradition. Chain of transmission. The spiritual path is well trod, and our journey to realization is not more than our own take on a very definite formula. This formula is as old as time, and its mysteries are passed down by the ages of the masters. The essential secret is hidden within the number 3, and through meditation, observation, and participation, we can discover that secret. This gives us the possibility and duty to reseed what we have seeded before, so to take on an aspect of the role of that creator. Speaks about accord. Art teachers expresses finesse. Old art preserves and glorifies it. So paintings often gain in value as the years roll by simply because they are aspects of our heritage, rather than because they become intrinsically more beautiful. Heritage has tremendous value. It provides the foundation for each aspect of individual lives. The past and present are in partnership. It is inconceivable ever to separate them, and we will always interpret the present, our very lives, in contrast to, and yet in terms of, is what gave birth to it. So, through the experiences of the way that it's being expressed in the art, is through the knowledge that we're gaining there. All right, it's through the energy of transmission, and where we have learned from our elders to then teach those that come after us. All right, it's kind of what it's given to me. All right, you guys, let's take a look at Mercury moving towards the 10th degree. Mercury being in Libra as well. A canoe approaching safety through dangerous waters. So poise and calm reflection. Adventures bring new experiences, yet quiet time enables assimilation. appreciation, and a realization of what has occurred, poise and calm reflection. There is yang and there is yin. Life is struggle and surrender alternatively. We push and then we relax and then we accept. We wake at dawn and sleep at dusk. We have exciting projects and relationships and then they all end. During periods of stress and danger, it is helpful to know as a certainty that this too shall pass and there will be relief. So, Riley, we may also observe the periods of calm relief that are only nourishing temporarily until the dire boredom sets in, and then we need relief from that too. It's kind of giving me the energy of like the Four of Cups. Like you get excited about something, but then when something new is offered, you're more so rejecting it. You feel bored with it. You don't want to deal with it anymore. All right. It says competency. Humanity has a genius for coping and finding ways to succeed. There is a dimensional difference which indicates an accumulation of wisdom through experiences. Between trust that is well founded and blind, trust is sheer good luck. The love is risk and adventure, and that can be nothing more than the primitive stupidity. It's kind of giving me the energy of you can't gain the knowledge that you're seeking here unless you go through experiences. So if you're dire boredom with something, then you're not going to be able to experience true happiness on your path because you are continuously doing the same thing. That's what it's given in today's energy. All right, let's look at Venus moving towards the 11th degree in Scorpio. All right, a drowning man rescued. It says all for one and one for all. There is an inherited attitude of willingness to take care of strangers in danger that defines our humanity. So the readiness to care for others that are of our species. When we consider what is about our race that distinguishes us as the rightful stewards of our planet, we perhaps would say our humanity. By this we mean that we have an inbuilt sense of responsibility for the well-being of others, even strangers, and if they are peril, we would even risk our own safety for them. Something pertaining to safety. It says projecting faith into the future makes us safe from danger. The image of rescue, we get in danger and we are saved. We have to learn that it is faith that ensures us as a reliable foundation for all of our adventures. If we project our faith into the future with enthusiasm, then we are safe from succumbing to danger. Certainly, there is and is invaluable. Our general picture of a mature, wise individual is one who is not drowning, who is always safe from life's I can't say this word, vicissitudes and emotionality. Anyway, the general population, by contrast, is given to hysteria. This is a condition whereby a strong, often dangerous feeling is transmitted through a group, overwhelming the possibility of the individual to act rationally. Transient excitement dominates the person, who then makes decisions based on silly ideas. The most obvious example is when Cupid strikes, but political propaganda and football games, pop music, and TV programs are all included here. So it's almost like you're putting your attention to something that actually doesn't matter, where in population, where you find safety is through the energy of spirituality. Something like this. Like whatever makes you tap into the energy of your emotions is what it's giving me. Okay? Let's see. Let's bring light to what this is all speaking about. I'm going to pull from Oracle of the Radiant Sun. We're going to tap into the energy here. Welcome in, everybody. Rise and shine. Welcome in, Born to Learn. We got Jupiter in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, Mars in Sagittarius. I believe I said the other day I was picking up this energy opposing the 3rd and the 9th house, which are both focusing more so on either researching something, sharing some sort of ideas, and or tapping into higher knowledge. Jupiter in Gemini, I believe, speaks about impressing people with your knowledge. Right? Someone here has lots of status, where these are current energies from back in 2023 and to 2024 with Jupiter in Taurus and in Gemini. All right, so flattery is more so, are people actually listening or are they turning away? And then we have the energy of domination here. This can more so speak about like sports and things like that. All right, I don't feel that you're meant to force your ideals onto other people. It's either whatever you speak, they find interesting or not, right? That's how you're going to know your community of people that surround you. And then we have Mars in Leo energy here as well. So it's giving me Jupiter, Mars, and a little bit of Venus. So let's start at Jupiter in Taurus. Speaking about status. All right, gaining pleasure from beautiful things, extravagant taste, a generous love of art, using money to cultivate powerful friends. Jupiter in Gemini. A situation in which one has to impress others with knowledge, discussions about business or legal affairs, a lecture or a talk to a specific group or society of people. All right, so Venus in Gemini. A secret love affair, an imagined romance, 2 lovers at a time, a deception courtship, a constant need for company. All right. Who's this? Mars. So there seems to be some sort of egotism energy, some sort of prideful energy in the environment. All right. A dramatic performance, a great creative enterprise, or forcing oneself into the lead and or bullying others. And then the Mars energy also in Sagittarius, which is another fire element. We're looking at an argument over ideals, persuading others by bullying, the start of an expedition, and reckless optimism with regard to a long-term project and or competitive sports. So once again, it's giving me the energy of if you have some sort of knowledge and that is meant to be transmitted into a specific group or a society of people, it's not about you dominating or you coming off a bit egotistical. It's a matter of how people see you in the status of what you hold your knowledge to. Jupiter is higher learning. Venus is the love and the creativity that you have for your project, right? Mars is the energy of you taking action towards whatever that is. All right, so Leo's energy, it could be the way that you self-express, how it's your hobby to put out there this information. It may come off a little bit egotistical, it may come off a bit competitive, but it's your way of self-expressing. Try not to dominate and force your ideals, your beliefs, and or your philosophy in life onto other people. That's what it's giving me. All right, let's pull runes for today, you guys. So once again, it says all for one and one for all, with this energy of a drowning man that is meant to be rescued. It's a matter of how he sees spirituality on his path. That's where he finds his safety. It's through the knowledge that's given to him through his ancestors, and which is meant to be then transmitted to his generation, right? What time is it? I gotta get my daughter up, you guys. She's not up yet. Hold on. All right, we got Kinas, Ingwas, and Urus. Down at the bottom of the deck, I see Berkana. So Kinas speaks about vision, revelation, knowledge, creativity, how you're meant to be an inspiration, technical abilities, the vital fire of life, harnessed power, the fire of transmission, transformation, and regeneration. Okay. Then it says Ingwas as the challenge here. So male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the energy of the home. So this is what came out in yesterday's energy check-in, but it's now coming through the energy of knowledge, and where the male fertility is meant to step into the energy of their strength. So this is the masculine energy within the balance of the yin and yang, right? Urus here. Physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, as well as wisdom. All right. Berkana down at the bottom of the deck speaks about birth, general fertility, both mental and physical and personal growth, liberation. All right. So the regenerative power and light of spring, renewal, promise of new beginnings and new growth. So new month, new you, right? It's giving the solar eclipse energy. We have the energy of male fertility here, as well as general fertility, meaning the masculines are about to take off. The masculine's energy within, it's what's dominating right now. But it's not meant for you to force your ideals. You hold your status, all right? You start something creative. You're meant to flatter people. And this is how you bluff people, right? You gain their attention by the knowledge that you have. That's what this is. All right, let's get into it. I need a deck. Let's do vice versa tarot. Let's see, like, both sides of a situation here. I've seen the Two of Cups twice, the Emperor twice, the Chariot twice. Heavy on masculine energy. I keep seeing the Emperor. I said I haven't seen the Star card in a few days, you guys, and I've seen it twice already. There's an ending to someone's victory here. There's a balance of the masculine and the feminine. It seems like one is meant to continue to focus on happiness. Return to the past for those that have needed to reconcile and choose forgiveness. I feel like this is the energy of us ending September and finally being in October and things that we have been working on. All right. So it's a matter of moving forward as one now, as today is the 1st. All right. I think you should be aware that there could be new challenges on the way. Lots of deception on the way as well. Because there are others that are due for new victories. There will be where you are having to gain a new perspective in order to accelerate and step into the energy of new love and go after your hopes, wishes, and your desires. Lots of decisions. I'm feeling like a hold back on the energy of love at this time. Tap into your intuition. It will guide you properly. All right. There she is. My beautiful Star card energy. I love the one in this deck. All right, let's get into it, you guys. Let's look at Kinaz and where the vision and revelation and knowledge, creativity, inspiration, technical abilities, the vital fire of life and harness power. All right, the fire of transformation and regeneration. It's all about transmission here with the knowledge. All right, so again, you got a decision to make here. Someone seems to be more so needing to face the fear. This is a big deal because this is the moon for, the sign for the moon in Libra. All right, the Two of Swords. That's tomorrow's energy, by the way. All right, the 2nd. Solar eclipse will happen in this energy. Major decisions coming up here. Pertaining to one's vision. All right, and one's transformation. Let's see. Here we have the Page of Wands. So I feel the spark of fire. It gives a sense of like the rising of the phoenix here to start something brand new. Okay. Something brand new. Something that's going to spark that fire from within. And we spoke about this energy yesterday where the energy was calling for like Vesta, right? Healing that inner child from within. What are you sacrificing and devoting your time towards that's not benefiting you? And more so being able to give that to yourself. Let's see. Here we have the energy of the Three of Cups. You've got two filled cups. All right. But then you feel there's something missing. There's an empty cup here. And this would be you offering your cup to your guides. All right. Saying this is what I wish for. All right. I give my energy to you so that you can more so give me the knowledge and the love through the emotions that I need to continue to be able to push forward here. All right. That's for sure. It's like the energy of the transformation. So from the 3 to the step to the 10 of cups in the positive energy, it's like once you decide to go after your passion and you choose to offer that cup up to your guides and say, this is what I expect to come back with. All right. They're going to give you everything that you desire. It may be a relationship. It may be true love that you're seeking. All right. That may be your vision. We keep seeing the balance of masculine and feminine energies. This is more so what it looks like. All right. And then we've got the Hierophant. So that is the energy of the knowledge. That's the wisdom that you have. That's where you've learned from your elders and you're now able to teach and push forward in your own unique way. It's kind of what it's giving me here. All right. How can you inspire others to come on the path that you've been on? The deck wanted to stop at the Devil and the backside of the Two of Wands. For those that have not accepted overcoming toxic energies, I feel like there seems to be some sort of change that's going to take place here. And it's definitely going to happen. It's protected by the angels. Through masculine energy is where you will start manifesting. It possibly hasn't happened yet. I got the Magician in the backside. All right. There's a need to complete a cycle here, it looks like. All right. Let's get into Ingwas. So the male fertility and gestation. I feel like this is where your guides are more so working with you here. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. There seems to be some sort of like collaboration taking place. With someone from the past. Yeah. With someone from the past. I have a Six of Cups out here. All right. This could be the energy of the male fertility going within and learning how to step into that inner child healing of what was needing to be done from the past in order to release that. It's like collaborating with that energy to be able to overcome that energy. Some sort of internal growth is happening. It could be like pertaining to your family. All right. The energy of love and the care that you possibly lack. All right. And the energy of love that you feel you don't have, that you want to release so that you are able to accept true love. All right. Something like this. There it is again. The Two of Wands is coming out here. So there's a need for you to release that toxicity from within. If you're holding on to the energy of someone that may have controlled you in any way, had some sort of attachment to you, has had some sort of addiction in your energy, where if you've been attached to toxicity in any way, drugs, alcohol, it could be overeating, it could just be doing something that is unhealthy for your soul, this is what you're moving out of. You're doing the inner healing now. All right. Let's see. It's like time to look into the future energy. Well, that wanted to fly out. We've got the 9 of Wands here. All right. 9 of Wands is spiritual strength. But not only that, I'm seeing the masculine welcoming the energy of the feminine. Not so much being guarded anymore. So there is this gestation period that's taking place, right? It's allowing them to meet together. It's showing twice here. Okay. Notice that she's coming up out of the water. The feminine. Can't remember what Sabian symbol it is. One second, you guys, because I'm tapping into something here. So it's Aries at the first degree. A woman rises out of the water and a seal rises and embraces her. So it speaks about the recognition of your potential and the emergence of the realm of potentiality into the realm of reality. All right. But it says here, we become the essence seed of our soul's incarnation, and then we have to learn the skills of adjustment to feedback and see ourselves in the context of being in relation to others. This is done by balancing the inner feminine and masculine polarities and finding the necessary skills, loyalties, and values to rise to higher levels of consciousness. It's kind of what it's giving me here. So if one is stepping out of the depths of their emotions, the emotions are typically tapped in with feminine energy. It's the energy of the moon, right? So here is where the feminine finally meets the masculine in its gestation period, and where one is meant to internally grow, all right? And bring out everything that you tapped in with. The energy of the creativity and how to be able to move forward with one's vision. All right, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. So that's adapting to the change that has to take place. And then we've got the 7 of Pentacles on the shadow side. All right. It seems to be where you're fully invested in something that you've been continuously waiting on it to grow. Where now it's like, okay, here's the 8 of Cups. What do you do? If it's no longer serving you, if it's making you emotionally discontent, if you feel that you're not open to it, then you have to take the loss. And you have to be able to have enough strength to walk away from it. That's going to be the Knight of Wands on the shadow side. You're no longer wanting to put in action towards whatever this is. So it's asking you to meet with the polarity of your masculine and feminine from within so that you can adapt to the changes that are required to either step back into those loving, caring, humanitarian energies that are calling for you to step out and move in the energy of home, right? Let's say the knowledge was given to you by your roots, your ancestors. You've learned more so about it. You know where you came from now. You tapped back into the energy of your home environment, your roots, right? This is the way you grew up. Learning what it was to have to experience all of that and learning how to release if it no longer serves your purpose in this specific lifetime. All right. So once again, when you come out more spiritual, coming back over to this energy here with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, it was a matter of what knowledge did you gain there? How can you impress people with the knowledge that you have? More so not dominating, forcing others to understand where you come from, because it's not for everybody. Everybody wasn't rooted the way you were rooted with your ancestors. So don't be egotistical, don't be prideful, but continue to move forward in the energy of your status. All right. So it says building physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom with Urus. Let's see. So there's the Judgment card. All right, so there's the energy of ascension. We've got the Page of Pentacles on the shadow side. All right, you're possibly looking back at the past and saying, wow, I really made it this far. All right, I've overcome the heartbreak. You're able to sit in the energy of your armor now. Being able to look at the energy of the heartbreak, the separation, the loss, things that you were able to actually release. All right, you've overcome it now. You're sitting a lot stronger, even though you still feel that the pain is there. You were able to release it through the energy of your ascension. That's what it's giving me with the Judgment card here. All right, so we have the King of Swords on the shadow side. We have the Nine of Cups here. And we also have the shadow side of the Sun. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are not happy, because this is still a happy card, even though it's not shining. All right, it's like you're finally overcoming the darkness of why you weren't happy, right? You're finally getting a wish fulfillment. And the energy of those toxic times back there, all right, and where you had to learn how to cut it off and be very stern here, you're finally able to look back at where the storm was happening and what changes you were able to make. It shows a heavy ascension point here. All right, and the energy of strength that was required in order to do this. I feel like now you're ready for new knowledge, Page of Swords. Now you're ready for a new beginning and passion. All right, Ace of Wands. Split the deck. What's that? That flew out. The Queen of Wands. All right, so getting creative. And then we have the energy of the High Priestess. Is it really that you need to step back into this energy of the subconscious? Because then you would be going right back down into the depths of that water that you've already overcome. You've already invested time in that. You've already stepped into the spiritual strength that was needed there. You already adapted to those changes. Now it's, where do you go from here? It's what it's asking. So here we have birth, general fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth. Being liberated from this. All right, regenerative power and light of spring, renewal, a promise of a new beginning and new growth. On this card, I wrote down, Berkana means due to. Due to, I'm getting your past. Any other words on these cards? No. Oh, yes, there is. The Ingwaz means perhaps. All right, so perhaps you were meant to come back into alignment is what it's giving me. All right. So due to everything that you went through, there's your new beginning. Let's see what it looks like. I'm feeling like you came out more knowledgeable and stronger. Jupiter and heavy Mars here. Wow. All right, so you've got the shadow side of the Four of Pentacles. All right. You don't feel that you have to continue to search on how to build a firm foundation around your stability that you want. You can more so move in the energy of love. All right. Two of Cups. And know that Spirit has your back. And then you can also move forward independently, knowing that whatever you've invested your time into here, those that were watching the ancestors do all the hard work are going to be the same ones today that are able to put in the same type of work. And if this happens to be that you have learned a lot about spirituality and how to build, it looks like this is where your prosperity comes in. You're able to individually tap in with this energy, and all of the knowledge you have can then put out there into the world in a new way, right? It's showing lots of wisdom, all right? Lots of strength. This is the energy of Venus in Virgo. So Venus in Virgo, meaning you love creatively what you do on a day-to-day basis, what you do for work, and how you're going to be of service to other people. She's holding the dove right in her hand. That's the sign of purity. All right, so it's giving new, new, and new. All right, being liberated from all the pain of the past. I like this energy a lot. It's cute. Very cutesy. All right. Let's get into another spread here, you guys. Justice wants to be seen, but on the shadow side. Here's the Justice card on the front side. Let me read on this energy real quick. It says, do not ever think that you can sneak around justice. You may get away with it for a time, but inevitably the truth will out. It is far better to face it on your own free will than to wait and let justice choose her time to cast the verdict. This situation is fragile and fraught with danger. All right? So, if you have not tapped into feeling liberated from any situation, then justice will come around and bite you in the ass. Listen. I feel like Spirit was helping you, walking you through this transformation you were going through. All right, so you would be held up to a specific standard to continue pushing forward. If not, then that's just for your ass. Okay. Let's see. Well, all right. You better stand your ground on what you learned, because Spirit's watching. It's like remain balanced and focus on the healing, and remember, all right, that you went through it all. You were able to connect back with the energy of your feminine, all right, from within. This is part of your new journey now. Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm feeling. All right, you're moving and away from the energy of the spilled cups, right? You were here in boredom. You were here in discontent energies. You're moving away from that now. And it's like, here you are once again, stepping into that new passion. All right. I feel like someone here has had some sort of victory. It was showing in the energy. Moon card. Had some sort of victory here. With that inner child healing more so. With the sense of feeling at home. With the sense of feeling like you've tapped into your roots. I feel like be careful because your guides are watching. Remain balanced. Remember the healing that took place. Remember that you were patient with yourself. I feel like your spirit guides are always going to be there with the Seven of Cups. Anytime you need assistance, it's almost like you're able to tap into that energy if you ever feel confused about something. That's what it's giving. Especially if it pertains to needing to stay balanced in the energy of your happiness. We got that Page of Pentacles there as the fear. And then here it is once again with the Nine of Pentacles coming out. Down at the bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, get prepared because it's coming. All right, the challenges that are up ahead. Ten of Pentacles is basically saying that you're looking for long-term stability. I don't know if this is more so someone that has left your life, that has left you some sort of wisdom and knowledge. This is the elder that's sitting in the seat here. All right. And it's showing how in unison, the energy of love is provided with long-term stability. All right, and happiness. That's the whole thing here, right? It's not about being materialistic. It's about moving forward in the energy of happiness, right? Where can you continue to strive for greatness? The Nine of Pentacles shows, yes, it's the energy of independence. It's the energy of purity. But it also speaks of, let's just say, anything that you want to go for pertaining to like your career. You have the ability to do so. You don't have to move forward with a partner in order to do that. Because there are, in a relationship, two different people that are on two different levels. If you are ascending together, then this is where you would more so see these are the ones that are more so in marriage. All right. It's kind of what it's giving me. There's balance there. But then if it shows the energy of those that are moving forward independently, don't feel that you've taken a loss. It's a matter of how do you more so get creative in order to continue to complete that chapter in your life and push forward into the next thing. It's more so having to move forward independently. This is the moon in Aquarius energy, the Seven of Swords. But Aquarius is meant to strategize. Saturn ruled, okay? Saturn is literally Capricorn's energy as well. Capricorn being one of the initiators, they initiate through strategy. How do you move forward, right? And that's where you gain a new passion. Whereas earlier it came out here, we're now seeing it as here. All right. After moving forward from a specific ending, if you are moving forward independently and you still feel that there's some sort of hurt or loss you were dealing with, there's a need to move away from that and step into this energy here. Start strategizing. Continue to push forward. Because I'm feeling like someone may not be ready to move forward, but that's what it is. By the way, that's Aquarius's energy here and on the world card. So Aquarius, you're the one that's going to be experiencing the most transformation because you got Pluto coming back in for the next 20 years. All right. So any of the knowledge, you in an intellectual sign, and where it's meant to bring some sort of revolutionary change, you're ruled by Uranus, right? And Uranus will be stepping into a fellow air sign up in 2025. There's going to be major changes in the way that people receive the information. Maybe you are going to be the generation to put out the information out there and starting to impress people with your knowledge. All right. For my Capricorns, my Aquariuses, and for my Pisces, I always say this to you guys because every time I do my readings, it always comes out very spiritual for you guys all the time. I don't know why, but it's kind of giving me it's because of where the transits are. Pluto being in Capricorn from the past, I don't know how many years. All right. Aquarius, this is your time. We're in the age of Aquarius, right? You are Saturn ruled and Saturn is in Pisces, tapping in with that of the unseen, of the unknown. So it's a big deal. It's a heavy shift in energy. All right, you guys. I'm feeling astrology. Hold on. One second, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. I've seen the new moon in Aries. The new moon tomorrow is going to bring the energy of creation, intention, and potential. It's meant to bring in balance. It's Libra's energy, right? That's what we're speaking about here. It's where we saw the opposition over the weekend with Libra and Aries. So it's in the energy. It's getting ready. All right, so we've got first house here pertaining to self, body, and presence, Aries energy. All right, we got the moon void, of course, which I believe, check what time that happens. Well, apparently it's not important, but it is. Okay. It normally happens minutes before we get into the energy of the new moon. All right, so it's still not wanting to show. That's all right. It speaks about a period of disconnecting, right? Anything that's happening with the connection of any other transit pertaining to what the moon is about to step into, there will be a calm period, all right, where it's not really doing much until it ingresses into the sign of Libra. So at the very last degrees of Virgo, let's speak about the Sabian symbol and what I can see right now. All right, Virgo at the 30th degree speaks about a false call unheard in attention to immediate service. All right, so something is calling for your concentration at this time. It says, penetrative concentration of attention. Having journeyed far and wide to find the gate to the secret garden, we must strike boldly and not be distracted by anything in any realm, rejecting the false through unusual powers of concentration. A crucial step for the seeker to take is the grasping of personal self-confidence. This is indistinguishable from faith and is completed by the process of assumption. Faith in oneself is required in order to trust the inner voice of truth and exclude all else from the mind. A distracted mind cannot break through to new levels of being as it is drawn and torn by the illusions of the world. So again, there's this heavy shift that's going to take place where you've got to be ready for this. You've got to be concentrated. Here's the energy of the moon, all right? Speaking more so within your emotions, your subconscious state, all right? Your instincts. I've got 4th house here, and this one wanted to come out as well. Yeah. So, you guys can see it. It's all about your family, your roots, your foundation. All right? Your origins. This is your inner child healing that you're doing right now. So, there's this void of course period where you're being asked to disconnect, all right, from what you've been tapping into subconsciously so that you could focus more so on self at this time with the 1st house. Okay. Here we have the waning crescent moon energy, which we currently are in right now. Here's Eris again. All right, so we're surrendering. We're trusting that whatever's happening in the energy is going to bring us what it is that we desire. Eros does speak about heavy passion. All right, it is desire, eroticism, it's sex. But this is the energy that's in polarity right now, as we're speaking about like Aries and Libra in opposition. Then this is going to be the self, the body, and the presence, opposing the 7th house here with partnerships, balance, and one-on-one relationships in polarity. All right, we spoke about this energy over the weekend. Run back to Saturday's energy check-in and Sunday's energy check-in. I believe it was more so on Sunday and where the oppositions were happening, because we talked about the sun opposing the North Node in Aries. And we also spoke about Mercury opposing the North Node in Aries. So this is pertaining to like destiny, right? But it seems to be where opposites attract, right? So whatever it is that you desire, if it's a heavy, passionate type of energy, it's where you're being, you know, asked to surrender these energies and really tap into it through the energy of the emotions. We got super moon here. All right. So the next full moon from here on out for the end of the year, these are all super moons. I believe the first super moon took place with that full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. And then we have this full moon in Aries, the full moon in Taurus, as well as the full moon that comes up in Gemini will be a super moon. Okay. That more so speaks about hyper awareness within your emotional state. Could definitely be subconsciously where your intuition is definitely on point at that time. All right. Obviously, anytime we have a full moon and it's in polarity to the energy of where the sun is, right? So start tapping into those energies. We're looking at Aries and Libra here, all right, with this upcoming full moon in October. We're also looking at the energy of Scorpio and Taurus, all right? These are both ruled by Venus and Mars. This is the feminine and the masculine time of the year, right? That's what we're looking at here. It's coming out as self versus partnerships. But this is what we're speaking about in this current energy. From October into November, and the polarities of where the sun is opposing where the full moon will take place and what's being illuminated is exactly that. There's a hyper awareness of this feminine and masculine energy. All right, so then we have waning crescent moon out here with surrendering, restoring, and trusting. And then we have the waxing crescent moon energy that happens directly after the new moon takes place, which is going to be more so pertaining to what is your concept, how are you bringing that into actualization, where are you focusing, and how are you strategizing on moving forward. This is where your commitments are being tested. Anytime the waxing moon is heading up to that first quarter moon, that one's happening in Capricorn. Capricorn speaks more so about career, long-term stability, right? Your public image, your reputation, keeping up some sort of status, I'm feeling, all right? And whatever you've been investing your time into. All right, so we got fixed energy here. So again, it's gaining momentum. That's what it does. Where are you taking action? What are you being dedicated to? Anytime we are at the new moon to the first quarter moon, the full moon to the last quarter moon, those are phases. We've got to think of those phases as astrological axes. So anytime the new moon is then squaring a first quarter moon, there's tension there. What are you being dedicated to? The energy has been gaining momentum. What are you pushing forward towards? From that first quarter moon to that full moon, something's being illuminated. Where is this taking off for you? Is it for you, or do you need to release it? Last quarter moon is saying, okay, did you make the adjustments that you needed to make? If not, then surrender it completely and get ready for the new moon again. This is what it's giving me when I see fixed energy here. Because you think about it, it's a square. Every time you go around a specific moon cycle, it's asking you, continue to take action or release what doesn't serve you. What is gaining momentum? What are you dedicated to? Release it. The next fixed sign will come up in Scorpio. The next full moon would be in November with the full moon in Taurus. All right, so fixed energies are typically not comfortable with change. Very stubborn type of energy. All right. But they are very dedicated and hard workers. So let's just leave that at that. So the fixed signs are Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. And I'm seeing second house could be of significance. So it's the upcoming full moon in Taurus could be of significance. And where the energy of finances and your values and your possessions have been a challenge, it's been coming up in the reading for days now. All right, maybe working from now with this new moon in Libra energy up until that full moon in Taurus, which technically are both ruled by Venus. It's saying there's something that you have to work on here. How are you gaining momentum with your resources, your finances, your possessions, your values? Could just be spiritual value, okay? And then, yeah, fifth house energy. See what I'm saying? Something pertaining to the fixed signs. So this is Leo now coming out, where we spoke about earlier, having to do with like your self-expression and your creativity and your happiness overall. What do you find fun? That's where you need to step into here. Do something fun that's going to help you bring some sort of finances in. Something that you find to be valuable in the near future. All right. I feel like these are going to be the areas in which you are attracted to at this time. Where yourself here, the body, the presence, and the way that you present yourself out to the world, and the way that you are attracting others is the polarity. All right. All right, we got Lilith. So who's moving with power and activism? Who's moving forward with the energy of vengeance? All right, that is the power behind the Mars feminine energy is what I call it. The Lilith, all right? So my divine feminine energies. Start stepping into your power. All right, remain stable and grounded with Taurus's energy here. All right, there's a heavy emphasis on that full moon. That full moon takes place November. Let's see. All right, so Chiron is here. Tapping into core wounds, being vulnerable, showing your potential through pain. And that's okay, because everybody's doing this healing. And the healing is taking place here in the energy of yourself, your body, your presence. Focus on your chakras as well, you guys. Because if your stability is out of whack, which is going to be that Taurus's energy, it's going to show in the energy of your foundation. So let's just say, like, you're dealing with core wounds and having to be vulnerable with things look like right now, financially, your possessions, things that you may be lacking in. All right, maybe, you know, the core wounds that you've had from the energy of your ancestors, your roots, the foundation around what you were built up upon. There's a heavy shift that's happening here because it's heading with the destiny, right? North Node energy. That's where Chiron is. So let's see what else. I feel like you have the key to your success. Chiron is the energy of the key. All right, waxing gibbous moon energy. This is the energy right before we hit that full moon. All right, we're going to be looking at what is requiring patience and for you to continue to nurture it. Love you. See you later. All right. So this is it. Solar eclipse, creation, intention, and potential. All right. In Libra. Pertaining to partnerships, balance, and one-on-one relationships. Overall. Down at the bottom of the deck, new moon. All right. So new moon, solar eclipse. In Libra. So once again, creation, intention, potential. Heavy duty. It's massive. It's double the same energy. All right. Pertaining to this. All right, you guys. That's where I'm going to leave that energy there. Still got some time. Let's tap into a little bit of I need more energy for today's vibes. What's going on? We'll pull some Kipper. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my daughter. She's singing in the background. I'm going to close my door. She's in the shower. Singing up a storm. Somebody's happy this morning. I like it. That's what we call rise and shine. All right, what's going on in this energy? Thank you, Born to Learn. I think you're my last moderator that I have. So stick in there with me. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you guys for being here this morning. Got bad health and house, the first two cards that I can see, and high honor. They came out in reverse. I don't normally read Kipper in reverse, but we're going to take it as if someone's stepping out of the energy from within with that bad health, all right? Someone is like elevating here. There seems to be some sort of ascension that's happening. Some sort of celebration. Who's on the bottom of the deck there? Courthouse issue. Okay. Seeing numbers 25, 31, 20, and 23. What is this high honor all about? Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I'm kind of getting this energy of, was someone involved deceptively with someone romantically at work in which they are now regretting? Did someone receive a promotion that way? Because that wasn't the way to go. Looks like bad health energy. Let's talk about it. Someone's ill here or was ill. Four of Swords. There seems to be a lot of healing taking place. Alright. Could be a father figure. I got 4 here and 3 and 1 is 4. Could be like an emperor energy that is ill. I see Aquarius, Virgo, and Scorpio energy as well. Over top of this high honor card. The Hermit. This is giving an elder. The Empress. The Ace of Swords. I feel that this is, could be a more so coming through like a spirit trying to communicate. Could be a father figure that may have been ill, and or a mother figure that wants to come in and speak some sort of truth. 10 of Swords. There has been some sort of betrayal in the energy, some sort of separation. 10 of Swords to the 3 of Swords. Some sort of loss. The only energy I don't see here pertaining to Libra, because I have the Ace of Swords, it jumps the energy of the 2 of Swords, and it heads into the 3 and the 4. Speaking about the Hermit and the Empress, which are both earth energies. But this is giving me like, if someone was betrayed in any way, there's an ending to that. It's giving like a new beginning now. Someone did a healing process, obviously, overcoming some sort of hurt. But it's giving me the energy of a masculine here that may have crossed over. Or there could just be this energy of some sort of wisdom that was meant to be gained by experiencing whatever happened over this way. And where one has turned into the energy of the Empress. Very grounded. Alright. Being able to create out of the hurt that they experienced and able to speak their truth. That is Chiron energy. It's like a core wound that wasn't able to go away until someone healed. Queen of Cups energy. From within. The root of the problem and why there was so much conflict there. Well, damn. Hot shit. I mean, all swords are out here. I mean, the truth is all over this. Okay, what is going on? All right. So once again, it went from the 10 of Swords, someone being betrayed, to the truth being spoken. The 2 of Swords is not here, but that's where the eclipse will take place. The 2 of Swords is the moon in Libra. We just saw it. The solar eclipse, new moon, right? 3 of Swords, overcoming some sort of heartache. 4 of Swords, being able to heal. 5 of Swords, whatever was the problem, whoever was gossiping, having to overcome the mental conflict of that. Those that may have been telling lies and having to release that energy, the Queen of Swords, in order to remain balanced and focusing more so on the wisdom and what was learned during hermit mode while one was healing, one that was in bad health. Could be a feminine here. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Came out with spiritual strength, and not only that, spiritual love. More so like a wish fulfillment. Feeling more so at home now. Why? Because they've learned about their origins, their roots, their ancestors. Okay. There must have been lots of conflict and challenges there. I just saw the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So not only was there deception, possibly pertaining to someone being involved with someone in love in the workplace, which they possibly, I don't want to say they regret, because this may have been their soulmate. Two of Cups is right behind this person that's seeping over these three cups here, or weeping over those three cups, should I say. All right, but there seems to be some sort of betrayal where if one was able to speak their truth and work through the heartache and heal, came out as the Empress and being able to release the other energy from the past. That's why the promotion is coming in. The high honor is like being seen and being accepted is kind of what I feel after focusing on the healing. Let's look at this house energy. It's giving me Judgment, all right, with the number 20 here. King of Swords. Queen and King of Swords. This could have been more so like a business relationship type of deal. Whether they were involved in love or not, there could have been a heavy connection. All right, because the Nine of Pentacles speaks more so about Venus and Virgo. All right, having a love affair in the work environment, meaning it's discriminated upon. Okay, not that you actually regret it because there's spiritual love there with the Two of Cups, but it was having to go through the betrayal and or the gossip and or the conflict or the challenges and the deception that came with that. Queen of Cups is back and doing the inner child healing from the conflict and the challenges and having to come back into balance here. There seems to be like now some sort of equal give and take coming in. Possibly once again from the masculine and feminine energies. Seeing the scales. All right, so the only swords that are missing in this energy is the Two of Swords. Someone had to experience going through, all right, spiritual strength. Nine of Wands, not giving up. And that's what gave them the energy of the victory and why they're being seen and being in the energy of high honor at this time. No matter what was happening, this person did not stop continuing to push forward within healing themselves. The house could be your temple. Okay? Knight of Swords. Six of Cups. Ooh. I don't know. Okay. That makes sense. There may have been this urgency to return back to the past. Lots of nostalgic memories. Having to understand why you were feeling the way you were feeling. All right, it could have been where there was lots of anger and the need for adversity is what I mean. And it's kind of it's given me where you were having to understand why you had feelings for this person. It's because they match your energy. I mean, hot shit. Emotions galore here. Crazy. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, the Tower, the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, and the Star. All right. It's giving All right, so it's giving King of Pentacles, the Tower, the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. There was more so, I feel, a lesson to be learned. And where there was some sort of structure that was not built on a firm foundation. That was supposed to last long term. King of Pentacles is the provider, the supporter, the one that is bringing stability to a specific marriage and or commitment. The Hierophant can be an organization, an institution, whatever it is. Ten of Pentacle energy back down to the two is almost as if what's being said here is remain adaptable. Who's been trying to be more so in control here? This is Jupiter and Capricorn energy. All right, so where it came out earlier with the Nine of Pentacles speaking about Venus and Virgo and the discrimination that was happening, I feel like someone had to more so gain the facts. Mercury and Virgo energy. Speaking of, how can we perfect something? If it pertains to some sort of tradition and what we're normally looking at, why isn't it that this person is not in the spotlight? Star card energy at the bottom of the deck. So if it's business-wise, we see the Queen of Swords out here with the King of Swords. If it's love there, then it's going to be the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. But that was to remain hidden. But why? If the focus was more so something that was meant to be long-term. With the King of Pentacles. You guys. Like, no matter any way that you look at this energy, it's surrounded by being supported. As long as you can remain in an equal give and take, whether it's just in business, let's just say. Whoa. Whether you can have an equal give and take, whether it's just in business, right? If it's the energy of love, why does that have to remain hidden? Why does it have to be that there's so much hidden enemies surrounding the energy of love? If it pertains to one being in the spotlight, having whatever it is that they wish, they hope, and they have faith in, pertaining to long-term stability, all right, why is it that this energy is surrounding it? It's like, shockingly, you come out with the energy of understanding tradition and long-term stability, but then there's someone that tries to come in and remain in control. Trying to keep you at the energy of the Two of Pentacles. It's asking you, start adapting to those changes. So I feel like through all, look at all this conflict. Look at this. I mean, damn. It started off at the Seven of Swords, deception. It went into the Five of Cups, someone feeling like in the energy of regret or remorse over having experienced some sort of loss. The energy of betraying somebody here. Having experienced the heartbreak and once again the separation period. Having to understand why you were having to heal due to some sort of mental conflict and where it's okay to love. Why is there competition there? Why are we having to have so much spiritual strength over the energy of expressing love? Why does this have to remain hidden? Because no matter where you see it, these energies are all compatible. The Queen goes with the King of Pentacles. The King of the Queen and the King and the Queen of Cups. The Queen and the King of Swords. And no matter how you look at it, it doesn't matter. Why was this being discriminated upon if this person chose to move forward, going after what it is that they truly desired, if it was just only stability? And whatever they were seeking could have been spiritual. Could have just been finances and or anything that was of value. Could have been the energy of wisdom. I feel like one was moving in the energy of their truth. But it continued to be a tower continuously throughout the entire spread here. So this is why we're having a court issue. Something has to be balanced here. Something. All right. There has to be an equal give and take in some aspect of this reading here. Because it seems that anytime that anyone is moving in the energy of balance, there's deception behind it all. And it continuously comes out in the way of showing, you have to change, you have to change, you have to change. Because I'm seeing a shitload of fives here. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Who's missing? The Five of Pentacles. I would imagine it's somewhere close in the deck. There it is. Let's read the energy. Magician. Could have been manipulation upon someone's new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Where one had to continue to gain the strength and remain in the energy of the spotlight and trusting in the divine. Heavy strength energy. We spoke about it in the runes. Two of Wands came out again. All right. Having a plan for the future and take the next step. Pertaining to the energy of love. Eight of Pentacles. Continuing to focus more so on hard work. And then Five of Pentacles again. To have to overcome the energy of whether it was financial and or spiritual changes in one's life. It was all an illusion. There was confusion there to set someone on a path to transformation so that they were able to be stuck in this energy of the subconscious state. No, the High Priestess is very intuitive. You don't have to stay stuck there. You're meant to elevate and continue to shine and be happy. I'm done. Because this is making me mad. It's almost like, why continue to have to push forward with so much conflict if we clearly see here what the issue is? Someone standing in the way trying to keep someone in the energy of bad health from within. 7:24 on the clock, bendición. That's my grandma's birthday. She's crossed over. All right, so I'm seeing the energy of here. 31 could be someone's birthday. That's crazy. That's my birthday. I'm also getting Emperor energy here, number 4. And I'm seeing the 20th. All right, so it's giving Judgment energy. Ascension. And you guys already know anytime I see 2 and 5, that's my High Priestess, Hierophant energy. That's spiritual energies. Someone being promoted to that type of elevation to be able to see both sides of perspective here. Balanced. That's the highest of the high in tarot, right? Screw the Empress and Emperor energy. We want to see High Priestess and Hierophant out here, which we did. All right. Let's look at the Courthouse energy. What's happening there? I need a good chuckle. Look who was missing and who wanted to pop out. Facing fears, solar eclipse energy, Moon in Libra. All right. Release whatever seems to be blocking the energy of the truth. It's just giving the energy of those just continuing to watch, continuing trying to, let's just say, trying to find any way to come in and involve themselves in a specific connection that is divinely meant to be together. Because if it's surrounded by nothing but conflict, who wants to continue to deal with that? And if it's driving in between the energy of this masculine and feminine coming together, then it's never going to work out. There's always going to be when one person feels like they're being manipulated by the other, where it's just the energy of those that are deceptive and watching how they can break someone up. Very childish. Seeing the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. See? How can I come in and create the mental conflict of this person not being with that person? Because that's actually their counterpart. That's fucked up. Just saying. So it could happen more so in business. Yeah, it's manipulation. All right. It more so happens to be in workplaces. All right. With business contracts, it happens to be in romantic relationships. It could be within the family dynamic. However it comes through, it's like meant to separate people. Clearly. I just saw the Fool card pop out, and I've got the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's new love coming in. Be careful. You will see the red flags of this new person. If you, listen, if you've already seen through the bullshit of the conflict and the confusion in the past, don't let it happen again. Don't let it happen again. All right, you got your receipts. All right, it's written on paper. You already know what to look for. All right, have that conversation. If you start a new beginning, listen, this is in between me and you. All right, we are one. All right, if we are together, don't allow the energy of the bullshit of others come in between us. It's very clear. All right, there's an equal give and take here. Now things are balanced, is what it's giving me. Okay. So I don't know if there were lies being told, where there were secrets in the energy, and or one trying to create illusions. I don't feel like you're going for the bullshit, because you've experienced it all. You've seen it all. You've seen the betrayals. You've seen the hurt. You experienced the heartbreak, the separation, the loss. All right. It could have been material loss. It could have been where you lost, you know, a sense of spirituality within yourself, and where you had to continue to elevate. So if we're coming back into balance here, and you choose to go after someone new that's meant to come in for you, I would be careful. You've seen the red flags before. Don't let it happen again. Lesson learned. Period. Lesson learned. You're seeking a soulmate here. You're not seeking some fucking fling. Because the King of Cups is one that says, I want to take you out on a date. Let me give you, you know, this message of love, and then I want to fuck. That's what this is. Just saying. You know I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Besides the whole spiritual thing, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to tell you the truth. All right, if you feel a heavy connection with someone on a spiritual level, that's a different thing. Start there. That's a pure energy coming together. All right, Ace of Wands. That's where true passion is. All right, Page of Swords to the Nine of Swords and the energy of the Star card. You've seen it all. You've experienced it all. All right. You know what it is to strive after what it is that you desire. And that's your new beginning. You have control this time around. What do you need, babe? The oil? Page of Cups. You might have others that come through with wanting to apologize in a way. They weren't seeing things clearly in the past. Once again, solar eclipse energy is like, I want a new opportunity type of energy. And then it could be definitely someone in business. All right, so it's giving King of Pentacles energy, Three of Swords, someone that you may be separated from, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman. Feeling like this person's part of your destiny, but they are afraid to step forward. Hangman energy, they've just been more so hanging in the backside, trying to see and gain a different perspective on the situation and how success can come about. All right. Five of Cups. They're in regret for ending something here. Five of Cups in the Death card. Heavy Scorpio energy as well. All right. Cancer. All fixed signs are here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Aries is here. Uranus's energy, which is currently in Taurus. Aquarius is here. There's definitely birth of something new. Heavy Taurus and Aries and Aquarius. All right. Anything else? So the eclipse takes place, you guys, tomorrow at 2:50 p.m. So I'm thinking that moon board, of course, energy and what I was speaking about earlier is possibly going to be from about like 2:30 to 2:50. Okay. Let's see. Down on the bottom of the deck, I have a main female, lovers, and coffin. This shit is over. It's done with. That's it. I'm feeling like from devil energy to the sun energy, you're done. You're over it. All right. You came out as the high priestess, world card. You're not turning back. All right, you've experienced the bad health already. You know this is a false person in courtship, and where you were with, it could have been an emperor. Heavy here. An Aries and or a Leo. Masculine. Okay, heavy Aries and Leo energy here. I'm seeing the Sun and the Strength card, as well as heavy Emperor energy here. What's going on? You're on the pathway to some sort of unexpected income at work. Let's look at this energy of the Lovers. I feel like that person just had an attachment to you. It's giving double energy. That's deep. It's just basically saying, High Priestess, the Death card, and Justice. You intuitively knew that this was part of the transformation in order for things to come back into balance. 3 majors and 1 little small spread over top of this Lover's energy, which is coming out next to the energy of the Coffin. So the Coffin is an ending to a new beginning, right? It's the energy of death. Let's see. Eight of Wands, 10 of Wands, King of Cups. Ooh. There could be this heavy energy of one needing to have a conversation, travel. All right, there could be someone carrying some sort of burden within their emotions that needs to be released. Unless you communicate about it, the energy will never be resolved. Once again, I'm seeing the doves here. And where we saw the doves on the 9 of Pentacles earlier. In order to move forward in the energy of freedom, you have to continue to tell your truth. Move through the energy of your emotions and release those energies that they no longer serve you. What's going on with this mean female? Maybe this is you. Because I'm feeling like you're dealing with a false person. Look at the mask in the background. Alright. Whether this is the person that you're with in love, it could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. Hot shit. Someone returned to their past thinking they were going to have a new beginning, and this person was very deceptive, held back from them. They gave them the idea that they were going to build a firm foundation, but ended up turning into the energy of betrayal. Could have been pertaining to a family room. Let's see. You're disgusting. The Ace of Pentacles is where the opportunity and the pathway is opening up. All right, that's what's being handed over. Pertaining to a work opportunity, 3 of Pentacles. All right, because I have tool and labor right under there. So you do something from home. Or maybe that's coming to an end. I'm not sure. Let's see. Or maybe you've had some sort of successful completion of a chapter pertaining to the energy in which you were tapping into love here. High Priestess, Death, and the Justice. You came back into balance by going through more so a transformation, tapping into the energy of the subconscious state. Yep, that's what it is. Queen of Cups. Let's look at courtship. So it's giving me heavy Aries energy here and heavy Sun energy. So let's see. Courtship. The Hermit. 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Something's been slowed up for you. So that you can overcome the energy of the heartbreak and face your fear in order to move forward slow and steady. All right, Dark Night of the Soul energy. It was the energy of wisdom that you needed to gain there pertaining to a specific courtship. Bad health. 6 of Wands. You're overcoming it. Coming out as the Star. Page of Cups. Feeling refreshed and healed. 4 of Swords. False person. I gotta go soon, you guys. That's why I'm breezing through this energy. All right, false person. The energy of the moon. Your hidden enemies, possibly in the workplace. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords, you're moving away from these Marasokas. And 9 of Swords, they were causing too much stress and anxiety. The Lovers, you're back over here with this energy where we started. You're becoming into balance again. Down at the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. New passion. All right, 5 of Cups. There is no regret there. Let it go. Release the sorrow. Move forward. Make progressions in your life with the 3 of Wands and head to the energy of the Sun. Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing lots of pages now. There's opportunities being presented. All right. You're going to start adapting to changes. Ace of Wands. It's giving new passion, new knowledge, Hierophant, something more so traditional, and releasing yourself from whatever this devil is. I feel like you're a hard worker as well. You have lots of strength and wisdom. Confidence to be able to overcome things that disappoint you and what keeps you in the energy of discontent and boredom. 5 of Swords, you're always going to be able to spot out those that are more so trying to win at all costs because you're the Empress. Queen of Pentacle energies, you're very balanced and stable. 5 of Wands, you know how to choose your battles wisely, and that's why you're continuously moving forward independently. 9 of Pentacle energy. All right, I love you guys. I'm pulling a crystal and I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. All right, what's going on in this energy today? What kind of crystal do we need to work with here? Carnelian, Aries energy. Speaks about increased confidence, poise, dignity, and self-assurance. Malachite, clarity of thoughts. Apache tears, release the wounds. Bury them bitches in the ground and never see them again. Amethyst, familiarity, unconscious habits and patterns that you need to release. Seeing heavy number 4 there. Petrified wood, it's giving Empress and Emperor energy. Patience and timelessness, trusting in universal timing and going with the flow. Green Aventurine, there's my number 25 again. Emerald, moving in the energy of love heavily. And lithium quartz. All right, 22 and 33, master numbers, and I'm seeing 2 and 5, High Priestess, Hierophant energy. I can't talk. Luck, good fortune, potential, possibility, new opportunities, giving and receiving love, opening your heart to friendship, embracing unity, harmoniousness, peacefulness, joyfulness, and interconnectedness. Let's start at 22. Emerald is associated to the stone of Taurus's energy. Taurus season. All right, emerald is a heart healing stone that carries the energy of universal love. Meditation with this stone opens the heart and soothes it, allowing the release of blockages brought about by painful emotions. It teaches love and compassion and asks that we carry these qualities out into the world to be shared with others. Green Aventurine. The energy of Green Aventurine is reminiscent of a forest walk. It brings us down out of our heads and into our heart while gently grounding us at the same time. Meditation with the stone cultivates a feeling of balance and non-attachment, allowing us to easily become calm and heart-centered. What do you need, baby? Rubber bands? Where was I? Nope. Oh, 33. Lithium quartz can be used in meditation to release attachment to a specific outcome or even just held in the hand to calm frayed nerves. Having one on the nightstand or tucked into a pillowcase can assist those who have difficulty sleeping due to an overactive mind. So it looks like the energy of the mind and the heart coming into alignment here. All right. And the energy of giving and receiving, tapping into good fortune, and things being more so harmoniousness. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.